Stop losing diners to outdated menus or broken links. A stunning WordPress website can instantly boost your restaurant's online presence. And you'll even be able to integrate with delivery giants like DoorDash or Uber Eats. Let's create a website that makes your diners crave a reservation or a quick order to go. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so throughout this video, I'll show you how to create a restaurant website similar to this one here. So this is our homepage. We've got a clear call to action here, which is to view the menu to see what we've actually got on offer. We've got our daily menu here, breakfast and a la carte. We can clearly see our opening time, right? So Wednesday, they can see that it's temporarily closed, right? So I'll show you how to add all these elements here. We've got a gallery here of some of the type of food that we do on our site. We've even got a what's new section here. So if you're running any local event or any special Mother's Day offers or anything that you've got going, we can showcase it here. Let's navigate over to menu. So let's check out our daily menu, and we can clearly see our menu here. So we've got soup, we can see the price, and this is well laid out and it looks good on mobile devices as well. So if we go inspect element and let's change the device, right? So this is us viewing it on a mobile device. It looks just as good on the desktop as on the mobile device as well. So you can see it's easy to use. Everything's intuitively laid out, right? So let's switch this back to desktop. And if we go to contact and reservation, we've got our contact information here. Again, we've got the opening time here. We've got our Google map to show our location, right? And if we click get direction, we can instantly send a direction to our phone. For example, if we're on a mobile phone, when we click this, we can just click start direction. And we've got an integration here with Open Table. Again, this could easily be something like Uber Eats and DoorDash. And as I said in the video, I'll show you how you can actually connect it with Uber Eats. When we click it here, again, this is a Open Table integration, right? Where they can choose a number of people, choose a date, find table, and so on, right? So as you can see, the flow is super intuitive. Everything's happening from our website. So if you want to create a similar website for your restaurant or your client's website, then the first step is to head over to aitthemes.com. Go ahead and click Get Started and choose a plan that makes sense for you or your clients. Let's head over to our dashboard and get straight into the tutorial. All right, assuming you've downloaded the Citadel WP theme, the first thing we want to do is upload and activate that theme. So you just head over to Appearance, Themes, and just make sure you upload and activate it. So I've already got it activated here. So once you've done that, the next step would be to head over to Citadel WP Pro. Once you activate it, it will automatically take you to this screen. And then we just need to scroll down. And we're going to go ahead and activate the restaurant template, right? So we're going to import this. I believe in working smarter, not necessarily harder. So we'll start from a template and then we'll just customize it to make it unique to us or our client. All right, so let's hit show website. All right, and just like that, we've got an amazing website, right? And now all we need to do is go ahead and swap out the information to make it our own. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to customize this menu. And then we'll go ahead and change the homepage design, right? So let's just go customize. We'll go menu, it's main menu. So let's remove this download layout link. All right, and I'm also going to remove the events link as well. Again, if you run local events, then you can go ahead and keep that in. All right, let's hit... Before we hit publish, I'll change this to, we'll say Italian cuisine, and we can change our logo as well if we want, and also the site icon, right? So let's hit publish. All right, and now let's head back over to our homepage and we'll go ahead and start customizing this design. All right, so let's edit page. One thing to note as well is based on the plan that you choose, will determine if you got access to the AIT blocks, and we're adding numerous different components to it to make sure it rivals Elementor Pro. So you'll get all the advantages of Elementor Pro with the speed advantage of being directly in the core of WordPress, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and customize this background image here. So one thing I like to do when I'm editing any website is I just like to see the list view of all the page structure, right? So here we can see we've got this cluster here. Now we can change the background design. So I'm gonna search food. In fact, let's create an Italian theme, right? All right, we can customize this hero section here. All right, we've got menu here, and these are just 3 columns. We can expand it, then we can see the 3 columns. Let's expand it further again. We've got our image, right? Within the first column, we've got the responsive spacer, responsive text, and the paragraph, and then buttons. All right, opening time. Okay, so this is part of the Citadel theme, this opening time here. And to get it, we just need to scroll down. And then we've got opening hours here. We've already got it here, so we won't add another one. All right, so to edit this, it's saying this is a reusable block, which is already included with the theme. So we can edit the original if we want to edit this page. So we can click edit, right? And the beauty of this is we just edit it in this one place, and then we can reuse it on various different sections of our website, right? So let's go ahead and change the background. Okay, so we'll choose this image, select. All right, and now we can customize our opening hours. All right, so with this opening hours block, we can hide empty days. We can customize the color, and obviously we can customize the time and so on. Reservation link, it's just links over to our reservation page. But if you wanted, we could actually just add either our Uber Eats menu link here, or our open table link, or whichever external service providers you're using. If you don't want to use an external service provider, then I'll create a separate video, part 2 of this video, just showing you how you can actually incorporate your own ordering system directly into your WordPress website. All right, so once you're happy with everything, just hit save, and this change will reflect anywhere on our website in which we've actually reused this particular pattern. All right, so let's go back. Let's scroll down, and we can see this has got the updated design, right? The updated background design. I'm hungry. Let's go to our list view again. All right, so this is, let's go to this cluster, right, which is this one here. Yeah, we can customize the text. In terms of gallery, we can go ahead and add or remove items from our gallery. So let's add this one. Right, and if we wanted to remove anything, we could do so. Then update gallery. Right, so in this section where it says what's new, so this particular cluster, you can think of a cluster as a container, right? So saying cluster is another way of saying container. We've got our what's new section. We've got our list item here. And this will display any event that you've currently got going on. And I'll show you how you can actually customize the events. So let's first save changes. And now we can view our homepage. Okay. And then I'll show you how you can customize the items that we can see here. Let's go dashboard. And we'll go items, right? And here we've got street food. And we can add a new item. Okay, so again, this is unique to this theme. And essentially what you can do is, this is super customizable. So it's essentially like so it's quite flexible in what you can do. So if you had a portfolio website, you could use items as a portfolio. You could use it as a, like what we're doing here, to just showcase what's going on, any type of special event. And the reason why you'd use this instead of a regular post is that we've got loads of customizable fields, right? So we can add the address, contact information, opening times, and you can even add different fields to this section just by heading over to Citadel listing, and we can go item extension, right? We can create a new group, for example, right? And then we can add various different fields. So if you're familiar with advanced custom fields, it's similar to that in the sense that we can expand the functionality of our WordPress pages. Let's head back over to our homepage. And now we'll start to customize our menu item. So first, let's go ahead and view a menu item. All right, so it's on the menu, and we'll just go ahead and edit this page. Again, let's go ahead and view our list view. All right, so we've got numerous different clusters, in other words, containers. All right, this is our main cluster here. As usual, we can change the background image. We can just remove it, have it be a, or we can have nothing, or we can add just a single color or even gradient. I'm just gonna have a single color here. Menu. All right, so this button here, if we check it, it's got the hash, so it's basically a jump link. And here we've just created a custom HTML code with this jump link here. So when someone clicks this button, it'll automatically scroll down to this section, right? Where the ID matches. We've got our header. We've got our main heading, which is daily menu. We've got a subheading, right? So we've got a responsive spacer beneath it, then subheading. And we've got 2 columns to be precise. And if we minimize this, we can just see it's 2 columns. And within the column, we've got media and text. So let's click add. We've got a text block here. And then within that, we've got another column. And then we've got our text. So if you like the design of this menu item, if you wanted to create another one, for example, then all we have to do is just go ahead and duplicate it, right? So it just saves us the hassle of actually creating a column, then a column within a column, media, text, and so on. It's all there for you. So all you have to do is just go ahead and duplicate and add your own menu item and remove, obviously, the ones that's not relevant to your particular menu. All right, let's check out this section to see how it's created. All right, so again, we've got a cluster. Again, this is unique to the Citadel WPF, these clusters. So is that responsive spacer as well. All right, so we've got a group. And within this group, we've got another cluster. Columns. So we've got 2 columns. And within the first column, see what we've got. Right, so we've just got some responsive text, spacer, right, paragraph and button. Right, that's fine. And within the second column, we've got another column. Well, we've got 2 columns within this column here. Right, now we've just got some different menu item just to showcase a different style, right? So you can just go ahead and customize your menu to your liking. Once you're happy with everything, just hit save changes. So let's head over to our contact/reservation page. Let's see how we've created this page, and then we'll wrap up the video. So let's hit edit. We'll check out our list view. So we've got our main cluster here. We've got our main heading, book a table, our call to action. And let's scroll down. We've got this column section here. Let's see what's in it. So we've got 2 columns. Let's check out the first column. It's a cluster. We've got a responsive spacer, social media icon, responsive spacer, and a button. Our second column, got a cluster, responsive spacer, right? And then another column, I guess a 2-column here, just to show the icon on one side and the phone number on another side. All right, so let's check out this section here. So we've got we're open, and then here we've just embedded the open table widget here, right? So it's a similar process with DoorDash or even Uber Eats. So if you just Google embed Uber Eats or even DoorDash, they'll typically give you the instruction here. So you can log in to the Uber Eats manager. So I don't have an account, so I'm unable to show that. But here it just walks you through the step by step, right? So it'll give you an embeddable link. You just copy it, create a button, and use that button on your website, right? So it's a similar process to what I've actually done with OpenTable, right? So you just add your embedded link here or wherever on your website. We've got opening hours, and that's about it. Let's scroll down here where we are. So we've just embedded our Google address, get direction. Again, we just got our Google address link here, and you can share it, right? And when you're on Google, if you type in the particular address, you can share the address and it will give you a shareable link. So we just embedded that here. Right, once you've edited and happy with everything, just hit save changes. And just like that, you've created a stunning restaurant ordering website with integration to OpenTable or even Uber Eats. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you got any questions, leave it in the comment box.